Are you tired of sky-high rent, endless utility bills, and the dream of home ownership slipping further out of reach? You're not alone. Housing affordability is a major issue for millions of people right now. In this video, I'm going to show you a real, achievable way to live affordably without a rent or mortgage. Now, this lifestyle isn't for everyone, but for the right person, it could be life-changing. If you are serious about financial freedom, off-grid living, or just want a simpler, more self-reliant lifestyle, make sure to watch till the end of this video. I'll break down the 3-step plan you can start today, one that could help you live rent-free in as little as 0 to 5 years. I'll also give you some bonus tips based on my own experience because I went through the same process myself not too long ago. So let's begin. The average home price in the US is around $416,000. The average rent in the US is roughly $1,800 per month. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty unattainable for a lot of people. So what are your options to be able to obtain an affordable place to live? One option is to buy an off-grid piece of land and put a livable structure on it. If you don't mind putting in some work, enjoy working outside, don't mind being challenged, building and creating, this is going to be a good option for you. Whether you already acquired your first off-grid piece of land or you're actively searching for it, you're probably wondering, what's next? There are countless possibilities of what kind of structures you could put on your property. It could be an RV, it could be a yurt, a log cabin, a tiny house. But in this video, I want to focus on one of the most versatile and affordable options, purchasing a shed and converting it into a livable space. Let's talk about some of the pros and cons of using a shed as your off-grid home. First, the advantages. One of the biggest benefits is cost. Sheds are usually way more affordable than traditional houses or even most tiny homes. They are also very highly customizable, which means you can design the interior exactly how you want it. And finally, speed. It's typically much faster to convert a shed than to build a new structure from the ground up. Now, the disadvantages. Most sheds aren't insulated, so you'll definitely need to tackle that if you want to stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Another challenge is setting up utilities. Installing water, power, and plumbing can take a bit of planning and effort. And lastly, space is limited. You'll need to get creative with storage and layout to make the most out of the small footprint. But if done right, a shed can be a solid and comfortable off-grid living solution. Before you buy that piece of land or the shed you plan to live in, make sure you understand the local zoning laws and permit requirements. Every county is different. Some are super strict, while others are a lot more relaxed. So do your homework first. A little research now can save you a tons of headaches later. Let's go inside some of these and we'll see what they look like. I really like this shed. It's done very well. You can feel the quality. Good quality plywood subfloor. It's something important to pay attention to. 2x6 roof beams allow for good insulation. Pay attention to the windows. What you have to be aware of that most of them are flimsy and not insulated. Most doors look pretty decent in some of these. This shed is 14 by 40 with the high ceilings, and it would be very good candidate from my perspective. It's also a little pricey at almost $26,000. Let's go take a look at some smaller sheds. This one is relatively small, and it's more of a narrow size. I would assume that this one is probably 16 by 24. Relatively low ceilings. It's a deal breaker for me. This shed has a potential. It's a very small shed. It's a 10 by 20 shed, and it's slightly over $10,000. It has a good potential though. It's got the same size windows that in the bigger shed. It has 3 of them, and it has 2 lofts. It has 2 decent sized lofts. So this would be perfect for a tiny, tiny home. It would be perfect for a separate structure like an office on the property, I mean, it's pretty expensive to have it as a workshop, I would say, but it has a good potential. It has a good quality plywood subfloors, 2x6s on the ceiling, 2x4s on the external walls, like the most Graceland sheds do. And here's a sticker price, a little over $10,000 for 10 by 20 shed. Check out this nightmare that I found on the lot. And then there's this option, a return building. That probably means that people bought it, they were making payments on it, and they probably stopped making payments on it and it was repossessed. And they call it a return building. You can save a few bucks. This is definitely a couple $1,000s less than the brand new ones up on the lot, out on the lot right there. But if you ask me, I would not buy it. So yeah, the original price for it was a little over $9,000. They actually didn't drop it much. They dropped it to $7,900. Now, since you know a bit more about sheds, let's talk about next steps you can take. Buying your land. Selecting state and the county you want to be in. You can do your research on your own, or you can check out my other videos for recommendations. Zoning regulations are also publicly available on the internet. There's something important that I have to emphasize. You have to travel and spend some time to the place where you're looking to purchase your land. Go out, talk to locals, find out about the areas. Use social media to find good deals. Facebook Marketplace was very useful for me. Let's talk about the second step in the process, buying a shed. I highly recommend visiting a local shed place near your property to see them for yourself and see what deal you can get for the one you like. Now, if you have enough cash to buy one, you can go home and search online or on social media for the used one. You can get them much cheaper that way. If you don't have enough cash, then go the dealer route with monthly payments. By this point, you've probably chosen the location for your shed on your property and prepared leveled surface for it. Once your shed is delivered, it's time for making it into a great living space. But it's not in the scope of this video. I will be releasing more videos related to a rain catchment system, solar system, and lots more related to living off-grid. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Share your thoughts or share your story. I would love to hear from you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.